Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's been a long time since our last update, so I thought I'd do a quick video showing my current 40-gallon tank. Uh, Still finishing off the bigger tank downstairs that I've been showing you. Hopefully, next video in the very near future that will have some water, and we'll show you the cycling process, some of that. But for now, I thought I'd do a quick video just showing my existing tank. Not gonna lie, it has been a little bit neglected since putting all the money and resources into my new tank, but everything in it is still happy, healthy, alive. So, thought I'd show you what I got going on. Also, in the previous videos, we talked about why it's a hassle to have hang on the back filtration, so I'll show you a little bit of that as well. To get started quick, as you can see, plenty of live rock in the tank, plenty of sand. You can also hear my dog drinking water in the background, so that's a nice addition to the video. Don't have any green shorts or anything exciting like that, so I got a dog drinking water for you to enjoy. There she goes again. Anyway, obviously I have the bubble tip anemone in there. I have our most recent addition is a pin cushion urchin I put in the back. He's enjoying some of that red macroalgae that grows in there. Also on the rock you're seeing right there, some fairly recently new macroalgae that's grown up, kind of growing all over, and I really don't mind it. It actually looks kind of cool, so I don't bother picking it out. It's the less irritating of all algae. So, a few coral in there. The green trumpet corals that you've seen as he's scanning around here, those actually started as about a $10 frag. I just got rid of two miniature basketball sized colonies, and this is just a little bit that I have left that's still growing. I'll eventually frag a little bit of it for the new tank just because I've had it for years and years and years. Random assortment of snails, hermit crabs for a cleanup crew. Do a fairly good job. Um, as far as feeding, don't throw a lot of food in there. Usually 6 mysis shrimp for the 2 fish that are in there is plenty. The blenny and the clownfish don't eat a ton. They'll try, but they don't need a ton of food. One thing I did mention before is why over the back filtration is difficult and why it can be a big hassle. Um, One of the biggest problems with any over the back filtration is you always have the potential for overflow or leaks, and the only place for those to go is on the floor behind your fish tank. I actually have a 30 gallon trash can wedged up behind my tank just to help protect from that happening. A few months ago I had a filter get clogged, didn't realize it, and it just dripped water on the floor for about a month. So try to avoid that. The other problem you have is obviously salt creep, which I currently have some all around the rim of my tank. Again, it's, as I mentioned, it's been a bit neglected. Have quite a few mushroom coral. They're growing all over. Some are just growing off the sand bed, some all over rocks. Um, but that's about it for livestock. Not a whole lot in here because I'm just waiting to get the new tank going. And what I want to keep will move downstairs to the bigger tank, and the rest will stay up here. And this will primarily just become a fish-only tank, maybe even just a quarantine tank. Still waiting to see what the new one holds. Lights on this, I just have a T5. It's a 4 bulb. Unfortunately, it's broken, so only 2 of the lights work. Again, new tank, not going to buy a new light for this one. That's also why I haven't added anything else, and why a few of the corals don't look as vibrant as they could, because they're missing a few bulbs in there. But 2 power heads. There's quite a bit of water circulation in this tank. The anemone seems to enjoy it as well as the fish, and everything seems pretty happy and healthy, so I leave it as is. Maybe a little more than I need, but nothing I want to change at this point. The rock in this tank, a few of them were live rock that I started with. Those are all doing real well. 2 or 3 years ago, I added some inexpensive dry rock from a local fish store, and I've never been happy with it. It's never been anything but a magnet for just brown algae, slime algae. It's just never developed any coralline on it. Never really just become anything worth looking at. Big reason why I got all the new rock for the other tank from Marcos Rocks, and I'm going to cycle it for a long time and make sure I don't have that problem again. You can easily tell the rock that wasn't the dry rock, as most of it's pretty well covered with coralline. Been a good host for any corals or anything I put on it, so something to learn from for the new tank anyway. But really, that's about it for this. Filtration wise, I have a hang on the back protein skimmer. as well as just a aqua clear hang on the back standard filter. I use a little carbon in there just to help clear the water up, but otherwise it's pretty bare bones tank. This is something where if you're going to start a real inexpensive reef tank and you want to do it the headache way and always have to fight with your filters and little problems and headaches, well, you can do it this way fairly inexpensively. But as I've talked about in the previous videos, I wouldn't recommend it. It's just something you're going to regret later and want to fix down the line. So anyway, this was just a quick update. Thanks for following. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully here in the next month or two, I'll have the big tank with some water in it and actually have something to show you on that one that you've been looking at empty for quite some time. So thanks again, guys. Talk soon.